I know that, sir. I know all of these books. In fact, I know them quite well. I have reviewed them all a few times before, in every city with a different teacher and at different schools.
And did you always only get halfway with them?
Teacher, you know that I have full knowledge of many of these lessons. None of these lessons are new to me.
That's not completely incorrect. I understand that Baha'u'llah's trips won't allow you to finish your lessons with one teacher. So you've become wary of school and studies. But it is a blessing that you at least know the first steps. You are a scholar, you are great, you are generous, you are beneficent, you are the symbol of intelligence, and you are worthy of praise. You are without pain and suffering, you are without sorrow and need, you are without fear and hope, you are without why and how. Mankind was not there, but you were. If mankind is not here, you will be. You do not change, you do not become less. You do not move, nor do you accumulate.
What was that, teacher?
The lips and mouth of the Sana'i only speak of your uniqueness. The only thing that could stop him is the eternal fires of hell. It was an ode from Master Sana'i.
Sana'i. His poetry is different from what I've read before. You are without pain and suffering. You are without sorrow and need. Can you read me more?
The light that your face has, the moon doesn't. Sugar doesn't have the sweetness that you give. The love of a beautiful soul, who has no idea of her beauty, is the most glorious.
Dear.
Yes, Mother?
Valad isn't happy these days. He now has feelings in his heart that he may not speak about, but I know it from the expression on his face.
That is true.
Has he not been able to speak to you about it?
No, he hasn't said anything. But I did hear that he got into an argument with the head judge of Balkh. His tone may be soft when at home, but he has a very sharp tone when preaching. He doesn't speak against logic or religion, but doesn't follow the path of compromise. He scares every person that he challenges, and usually it's those who are deceitful. And these days there seems to be many of them.
Mother! Come here.
The sky, a bird. What exactly are you looking for up there?
Mother, I've been waking up at night for the last 2 days to watch Father recite the Quran.
I know that.
You know that? I saw something both nights that really scared me. I saw a scorpion near Father on both nights.
I know that.
You've seen it?
I have. In fact, the very first time that I saw it, I was very worried about Bahar Walid's life. But it would never hurt your father. That scorpion has been creeping around your father for 2 years.
So what have you brought me now? I am extremely happy that I have you as my confidant, Nasser-ad-Din. You can leave the red gem for me, and I want you to keep the rest for yourself. So what do you have in the other chest?
What you will find in the chest is something that proves my loyalty to you. But let me suggest something. Let someone you trust take it to your quarters and open it. And once they see it, they can bring you a detailed report. That is all.
There's really no need for that, Nasser-ad-Din. Ha! I've seen many severed heads before. What are you up to now, Prime Minister? I'm sure you would never have dreamt of such a destiny. Really, there's no more need for you to worry. You can rest in peace.
We have no choice but to accept that we are surrounded by spies and guards. They take bread from our table and repay the favor with blood. The Prime Minister was like a mountain. He was my main support all my life. So terrible. So terrible. So terrible. It is heartbreaking for me to say my goodbyes to my Prime Minister. Not just my Prime Minister. He was like my father.
So I want to ask you something. Based on which religious leader's fatwa did you rebel? Is this behavior not something unfaithful to those who support knowledge and prudence? So why did you ignore the great Sheikh Shahab-ed-Din Omar Saravardi? He came to you for ambassadorship, so why did you send him back to Baghdad? I am asking who gave the orders to murder that great man. That Sufi, Sheikh Majd-ed-Din Baghdadi, was loved by the people because of who he was and what he represented to the people around him. It doesn't make sense that he was treated in this manner. Tell me, is this the way men of knowledge and wisdom should be treated? Is it? I seek refuge in Allah from the cursed Satan.
This world is like a mountain. Whatever you say, whether good or bad, you will hear the same from its echoes. And if you believe that you spoke kindly to the mountain, and the mountain then said something bad in response, That would be impossible.
This poor thing was part of the scheme and was caught trying to escape from the rooftops. What is your order, Sultan of Scholars?
I want you to release him.
Judge. Why don't you hand him over so he can get what he deserves?
We don't have a complaint against this poor man. What I say is acceptable to decent ears, and it should only bother undecent ears. My decision is to let him go. However, what I do want now is to see the leader of Balkh.
It is a night without any stars. I'm dressed in mourning clothes. Did you ever think about how I'm feeling?
Well, he insisted, sir. It seems it was important.
What is it that's so important? You should go and tell him that the ruler is going to die soon. What is more important? Listen, I want you to tell him that he should go and fetch the new sheikh. The Sultan's gift to us. What's his name?
Sheikh Kamaluddin, sir.
Of course, how could I forget the great Sheikh Kamaluddin? He alone can most probably solve all the problems in Balkh. But then again, I doubt that Baha'u'ddin Walad would ever go to an impostor like him. Can I ask you to take Kamaluddin to him? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Aside from issuing rulings, I am in charge of everything else as well. As I'm sure that you already know, Zakaria isn't feeling well.
Well, then I guess there's nothing for me to say to you.
At the Balkh Mosque, I clearly warned you of two things. I said that you shouldn't act in a way to be disrespected, and don't say anything against the Sultan. And yet today you decided to ignore both these things.
When 100 woes and 1,000 more plague our land, the deceitful will try and sell justice. And the ignorant ones offer knowledge. Then the ungrateful ones take over the throne and rule over the commoners.
Hold your tongue, Baha'u'ddin Walad. Be silent.
You are not someone befitting to tell me to be silent. And neither is Muhammad Khwarizm befitting enough to. I am much more superior than that. Just like a wise man is superior to a man that is ignorant.
Be very careful here, Baha'u'ddin Walad. Do not let this get out of your hands. Do not buy yourself prison and shackles. I forbid you to even say the Khwarizm king's name without calling him Sultan. I forbid you from even doing your work of preaching on behalf of the great Sultan.
I have to send a messenger now and find out exactly how many coins you have received to be singing the praises of the great Sultan. Knowing how much people are worth in this world is great knowledge to have, you know.
Baha'u'ddin Walad, from this day forward there will be an open war between the two of us. A war that will be fought with a sharp double-edged sword. A continuous struggle. Unless you disappear from my sight at this very moment in time and take your family and leave Balkh as soon as you can.
We shall see.
can jump this.
If you jump this here, you will break your leg for sure.
You're scared. Anyone who jumps is courageous.
Why don't you jump since you're boasting so much about it?
You're scared too. You jump, Jalaledin.
Jalaledin, you can jump.
Jalaledin, do you really want to jump?
Don't jump, Jalaledin. You will hurt yourself.
Get back now. Jalaledin really wants to jump.
Don't jump,
this.
Jalaledin.
Close your mouth, boy. Are you going to jump, Jalaledin? Jump. Are you courageous enough?
No. Jumping down is very easy. Jumping down is not jumping, it's falling. Jumping should be jumping up, towards the sky.
Let's go. Neither Jalaledin nor any of you here has the courage to jump this thing.
What's going on?
Jalaledin fell off the roof just now.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Where is he right now?
Over there, on the roof. On the roof of the blacksmith, he jumped off.
Brother, come with me now.
You stay over there.
This way, Mum.
Jalaledin, what did you do?